Hello, we've got our cozy rugs, we've got our hot chocolates, we've got our Animal Crossing, and what else have we got down there?
Stardew Valley.
Stardew Valley. So here are 6 upcoming cozy games that we think that you need to know about. Josh, what are you going with first?
I want to talk about Moomintroll Winter's Warmth, which is up on the screen right now. I had to include this. When you think cozy, I think Moomins is probably one of they invented cozy.
Yeah,
right?
that's true. I love the art style.
Yeah, it captures the art style of the old illustrations and cartoons so well.
Yeah.
It's a point and click
Oh,
adventure
nice.
game.
Okay, cool.
You play as Moomintroll. You have woken up out of hibernation early, and at first you're thinking someone's got to take care of me because Moomintroll is a child. And then you slowly realize that in fact you are in a unique position to take care of the animals and the people.
Oh, that is very cute. So in winter, you're going around and you're actually helping all the animals around the area.
You get a glimpse of it in some of the footage that they've shown. It's from the same developers as the Snuff King game from a couple of years ago. We do know that it's going to be coming to Steam, and they say it's coming to consoles.
And there is a demo available.
There is a demo available right now.
Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Yeah, this definitely looks like a great one. So my one is going to be There Are No Ghosts at the Grand. This game has so many genres thrown in. It's a mix of House Flipper, Power Wash Simulator, Blueprints, Dredge, Phasmophobia, Stray Gods the role-playing musical.
Those things don't feel like they mix.
Yeah, but as you can see, so this is kind of like the House Flipper element of it. So basically the story is you inherit a crumbling hotel in the UK and you need to fix it up during the daytime. Great. Okay, House Flipper, Power Wash Simulator X, fixing the village up as well.
Amazing.
Dredge. There's a bit of dredge,
like
so you can fix up the boat and then you can go out fishing and there's little mini game stuff to it.
Is there monsters like in Dredge?
So
Sea monsters?
when it gets to the night time, you need to chase down supernatural entities and ghosts and goblins and various things haunting the house and the village, and you need to solve puzzles to uncover the core mystery that is throughout the game. So there's a village to explore, and you can go around on your scooter and chat to the locals and do it up. The singing part of it, the locals sing to you like a musical and tell you about their story.
Throughout the whole game?
Yeah.
Let me welcome you to the grand.
You can play mini golf. You can comb the beach with a metal detector.
Oh my goodness.
Just
yeah, look at it. This is like a different game.
Yeah.
It's scary.
Yeah, so this is what I mean. So when you start, you're like, okay, like it's a nice, relaxing, like it's just like House Flipper. I'll just put on some music, and then you see a little bit of the horror element.
I still can't get over that it's all a musical.
Yeah, well, no, it's not.
Well,
all,
it's
not. This is what I mean.
They sing to
it's
you.
not all one of anything. It's just the characters when they tell you their story, they start singing and dancing. Oh yeah, there's a sarcastic cat like Salem from Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Nice. Just there is so much going on in this, and I love that they're throwing so much at the wall. But you can kind of see that it works. Like, you know, like you can see sometimes when games try and do too much, it becomes like quite clunky.
Yeah.
But you can see that these elements do all fit together.
It does seem oddly... If I wasn't seeing the footage right now, I feel like I would tell you that that's too many things.
Yeah.
But it oddly gels. It does oddly gel.
Also, as well, they have this like line of like daytime, nighttime.
Right.
So I think that also really helps it. Like daytime, you're doing house flipping stuff. There's a musical where you're chatting to all the neighbors, you're exploring stuff, and then nighttime is the Dredge, the Phasmophobia. Like that helps. I think that does help to like.
I wonder if there will be a daytime only mode if you want to just
that's really
rebuild
good.
the hotel.
But you could also, like, you know, when you're feeling you just want to like chill out and just do some fun stuff, you'd be like, I'm not gonna maybe there's a clock system or something where it's like, I'm not gonna go to bed, I'm not gonna like flip to nighttime, I'm just gonna play in daytime for a bit. The other reason that you can check out, like, if you think that there's too much going on here, there is a demo available. So if you want to check it out and just be like, do all these things work together, you can go and play it, and they do work together. It is surprising how well it all works together. The release date is coming out sometime in 2026. The platforms are PC, Xbox Series X and S, and it's confirmed as a day one release on Xbox Games Pass. So if you've got Games Pass, you can also just give this one a go.
Amazing.
Yeah, it's a little bit different, but there was just so many fun kind of like relaxing, going around, like repairing stuff elements to it that I felt like really like nailed that cozy English like village feel as well. Okay, in the nighttime, it's not as cozy.
It looks quite scary.
True.
Those creatures.
Right, so that was There Are No Ghosts at the Grand. What's your next one?
I put this one immediately after There Are No Ghosts at the Grand because it has some similarities to it in that it mixes cozy and spooky. This is Grave Seasons, published by Blumhouse Games. It's got in-depth farming mechanics, a town full of people for you to meet and romance, and, of course, it's got a supernatural serial killer that's slowly killing off all the townsfolk that you have to solve the mystery of.
What was the last thing that you said?
There is also a murder mystery, a supernatural murder mystery. There is some kind of horrifying supernatural killer going through the town, killing off the townsfolk.
Oh, hello. No. No. Oh, that's blood. Oh, that's a lot of blood.
Quite gruesomely.
Oh, hello.
And you are the only one who can solve this mystery.
Of course. Okay.
The interesting part about this game...
Oh, hello.
The interesting part about this game is that the things that you farm affect the outcome of the mystery and affect how effective you are going to be at solving the mystery. It is a mystery. You don't know who the killer is, but you also can romance anyone in the town. You can romance the killer. And who knows what happens if that happens. Maybe you team up and kill everyone.
Is it always the same killer?
We don't know yet.
Okay.
We actually know not too much about this game outside of the trailers and what we've seen on the Steam page.
The twist, the turn that it's going to take when you get when you start off and they're like, this is how you farm, you meet a couple of people, maybe at first,
then night falls.
That twist when the first murder happens, it's just going to be like, okay, this is weird.
Absolutely. And I mean, the footage in this trailer, it's a very stark difference between seeing the people in the town and then seeing someone get gruesomely eaten.
People have put also like hundreds of hours into Stardew Valley, and this is like looks so similar.
Yeah,
I can imagine it for those fans who just want more Stardew but a bit different. This is going to be that perfect thing.
Yep. And what it is essentially is it's werewolf, right? It's the party game werewolf, except you're playing it offline, single player. And also, the stakes are much higher.
Every time you get like a romance option, you're going to be reading it 18 different ways going...
You're going to be analysing their body hair
So
levels.
You said that you couldn't make our date last night.
The night of the full moon. We don't know the release date, but we know that it is coming this year, 2026. And once again, similar to Moomin, we know that it's coming to PC and consoles.
Okay.
So we can assume... basically everywhere.
Okay,
it's a pixel art game. One assumes
it doesn't like it's one of the things where like, oh, this would be so good on the Switch too.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, it doesn't look too intensive, so fingers crossed it's coming everywhere. No release date, no price as of yet.
Sadly, no.
Okay, cool, great. So I'm gonna go from can't believe we've chosen two horror
games in a row.
So I am going to go a little bit cozier now, a lot cozier, with Lost and Found Company. It's basically a mix of Where's Waldo, Where's Wally if you are English, and Animal Crossing.
Okay.
So it's a heartwarming, like whimsical adventure. And what you've got to do is you've got to locate the characters' lost items and return them to them in order to progress the story.
Right.
There are thousands of interactable characters and objects, and it's kind of balancing like object-hidden gameplay with like engaging, challenging levels designed for you to like, so you can go inside the buildings a lot of the time, and then it will change depending on what you find. And then so if you find something for somebody, they'll then like give you something else to do, or they'll move, or they'll go and get it, which will then trigger something else. So it's that thing of like the landscape and the scenery and the location that you've had will change as you play it.
It could almost end up being like a Ruby Goldberg machine.
Yeah.
Where it's, if you help this person and that person and that person, then that changes this, and
I
this.
I think there will be that element of it. You've also got an office you can customize. There's a planned release date of March the 6th. There is a demo available on Steam right now if you want to go and play it. Platforms at the moment are PC. Price, we don't know yet. Haven't mentioned anything about consoles, fingers crossed. But yeah, if you want to go and play it,
amazing.
Go and check out the demo on Steam now. Right, so what's your next one?
My next one, and for a lot of people, I think this is going to be the big one. This has been in development for years. It's from the developers of Stardew Valley, which is the quintessential cozy game.
Never heard of them.
You never heard of Stardew Valley?
No, never heard of it. Don't know what you're talking about.
You know what video we're doing, right? Where am I?
Who am I?
What year is it?
I'm just focused on this hot chocolate, man.
I can't blame you. I truly can't blame you. I'm, of course, talking about Witchbrook. Probably going to take the cozy world by storm when it eventually comes out, which should be this year.
Yeah, so ages in development.
Mm-hmm. It's
hopefully this year, but there isn't a release date, is there?
No. There is no release date. It's releasing on PC, Switch, Xbox, but not PlayStation.
No.
And I think that's because they have a deal where you can play Day One Game Pass.
Right. Perfect.
In Witchbrook, you move to the town of Mossport. It's a seaside town that, in order to attend Witchbrook Academy, where you'll be learning magic and spells and flying around on a broom.
It just writes itself, really, doesn't it?
It really does. You'll be brewing potions, and you also have your own little apartment, little house that you can customize. You can customize your character. And the town of Mossport in general has loads of people in it, which all have, as in Stardew Valley, their own routines.
Yeah.
There are events in the town. You can meet and make friends with people in the town. You can romance people in the town.
It's going to be really interesting to see how they take it to the next level from Stardew Valley, because they added so much to that game. But you can understand that they're like, oh, let's try something different.
You can kind of tell from the footage, but it's so big and so dense, because not only is there Mossport, there's also the entire academy, and every single inch of it looks completely packed. Big thing, and this is a big thing that they're pushing in all the marketing. The multiplayer mode for Stardew Valley was obviously added quite a way after the initial launch. This is launching with 4-player co-op, and they're making a big push for it. It seems like it's almost intended to be played in co-op.
Oh, okay. That's a game changer.
Differently to Stardew Valley, the worst thing about Stardew Valley co-op is that you kind of both have to be on the same screen.
Yeah.
You can be anywhere in Mossport you want within a co-op thing, and it'll split you up, and you can both be doing different missions. Wow. And I actually, it might sound odd, but I actually really like that almost parallel playstyle co-op.
Yeah.
When Pokemon Scarlet and Violet came out, it has a very similar style of co-op where you can both be in the same game, in the same instance, but be
Star
doing
Wars Legos
things.
did it as well.
Yeah. And I really like that, just knowing that my friends are there, and I could, if we wanted, we could go, oh, where are you right now? Oh, well, I'm over by the potions classroom. Oh, I'll meet you at the Great Hall. Or the
only slightly annoying thing about it is if you're playing on Switch, Switch's awful, online talking system. Like, even in the adverts,
hey, what about game chat?
Yeah, exactly. Their game chat, it's just not great. So maybe, but you're right. Sorry. The wider point is just being able to go on and do your own stuff, but knowing that your friend is out there, or 3 other friends. I wonder if, are you going to have a shared apartment? Do you all have your own apartment? Is it a shared world?
They kind of did that in Stardew, where other players had another house.
That's what,
on the lot, and that would be good. I mean, they've been very vague about what the housing situation is. Are you going to be able to get multiple houses? Is it going to start and you're in dorms?
Guarantee you will get one single bedroom apartment, and then you'll be able to upgrade.
Almost certainly the case.
I
think the easy way to do it multiplayer wise would be, you're in dorms, and you're just you each have a room in the dorms. But then I also feel like if that happened, I'd be like, I want to have an apartment in the town. So maybe there's a purchasable housing system.
You got to graduate, buddy.
You got to graduate.
Get out of dorm. You got to graduate.
Got to pay off your wizard student loans. Yeah.
It's so frustrating that there isn't a release date. Oh well, and also the fact it's not on PlayStation.
That is frustrating, because a lot of people are going to want to play this on PlayStation.
Very, very exciting. That's Witchbrook. So my next one and the final one is Woodo. This is a game we actually featured in one of our showcases, because FGS have showcases where we bring you the latest game trailers, releases, dev interviews. We have about 4 a year, and this is where I found out about Woodo. And if you just look at the aesthetics of it, it's just lovely carved, colored bits of wood. It just looks so beautiful. So the concept of the game and what you're basically going to be doing is dragging objects onto a scene in order to complete the picture. Lovely purring cats, all that kind of stuff, all that kind of goodness. Different locations. And the idea is that it tells a story as you're dropping stuff on. So this is the main character. And the main character is basically, you play this girl who lives in the city and is just obsessed with computer games and her phone and going online and social media. And then she has to go to the countryside, and she basically is a bit annoyed that she can't get online, and she gets harassed by all these ducks. And you build, as you're dragging stuff on, it builds and tells you the story of this pig taking her bag. And it's just a super cute, lovely story about connecting with nature, but it also has a beautiful soundtrack, and the design is just this lovely wood effect, and it's just a really fun, nice story that's really simple.
So you're building out the story like frames in a comic by putting things in where they need to go. That's really interesting.
And matching it. And it's just a I have not seen a game that looks like this.
Yeah, as the title implies, the sort of wood-carved look. I'd be really curious to know how they've achieved that.
Yes.
Shaders-wise.
I think it was clearly that thing where they clearly like designed it and then went, oh, just all this.
Yeah.
This is the look. Haven't seen anything like it yet. So it's called Woodo. The release date is sometime in 2026, but there is a demo available now on Steam. So if you get engaged with the story, because it is like a huge part of it is matching the pieces, but also the story that goes along with it. So if you get engaged with the story, you can go play the demo. If you like it, this is probably something you might get interested in. The platforms are going to be PC, Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series X and S. No price as of yet, but basically coming everywhere later on this year. So that is Woodo.
Amazing. What a list of games.
Yeah, very different. I was surprised that because we didn't necessarily know what each other were going to pick. I love that back to back we picked cozy horror ones.
Absolutely. Honestly, I do think we've got a good variety of games here.
And I've just finished my hot chocolate, so it's perfect timing.
People complain a lot that cozy games are too samey, but I think, compare Woodo to Grave Seasons or Witchbrook.
There are so many different ones. So yeah, if you like this, give us a comment down below of the one that you like the most if you haven't heard about it, and follow FGS for more video games like this, stuff to discover, find out new games, and hopefully one of these might be your new favorite cozy game. See you in the next one. Bye.